meant to be an individual. You know, like you want to be in divide. I'm sorry, that's what you're gonna get. If you want to be for the positive group, collective, universal, cosmic, whatever, and not be a part of Satan's system by using a surname and applying to state that you're a person when you're not a person, which is fraud right off the hop. And then they wonder why people treat, why the government of Canada treats people like criminals. I'll tell you why. Because they all rock up and apply to get framed. And what do they do with these people? All these lines, they're on like railroad tracks, and let me tell you, where do they lay tracks? They lay it over land. And where do they put bars? In prisons. And you've been framed, and everything's in a frame. And what will they call it? They'll call it a cell. And what are you? You're L. And then they'll put you in a cell, an L block, B lock. So, people, all I can say is this whole Constitution thing, I don't care if you work for the government, you're an officer, you're a police officer, you work for the courts, I don't care what you're doing. I even want to make you people aware out of love of like what exactly is going on and that you people are slaves. And this is nothing against you guys. I'm not even judging you. I'm just stating what is, right? There's slaves in the world and then there's not slaves. Just that simple, right? So, anyhow, I'm running out of shit. I'm babbling, and the only thing I can say is even the government, Meads versus Meads, says, hey, if one wants to not be a Canadian, one all do is not be a Canadian. But you better use their services and their system to at least show them that you have enough respect for these people to let them know that you are not a slave of subject status, and please don't bother with me as there are no contracts whatsoever. So all these freemen, really, they're all right. But what's going on is they're running around applying for birth certificates. They've never submitted this stuff back properly and had it certified and given them a certificate back so that they can deal with it and that they can have a basis in Canadian law. So anyhow, people, I don't even know what to say. All I know is my friends and myself, we don't get hassled. I've flown across Canada with these documents. Nobody ever hassles me. People are nice to me. I mean, people are just nice. And personally, people, if you want to run around in a pagan society with a last name, a surname, and then even call yourself a Christian, I'll be honest with you, I may have trademarked that last name as a common law trademark name, Simser, but it's a warlike name, and I'll be honest with you, I don't care. It's not even my name. It's the creator's name, not even the government's. Everybody, this whole thing is full of shit. Grace comes from the creator, and if you just want to deal in slavery, well, you're only going to get what you're asking for. So anyhow, you know, all due respect out to everybody, moms, dads, cats, judges, doctors, lawyers. I mean, I even know I know police officers personally, and they respect what I do. They've told me they respect what I do. I've had friends who are cops in Ontario and stuff, and they absolutely agree with what I'm doing because they see the wrongful turn that the whole system has taken, like, oh, I better meet my quota or I'm going to be out of a job. And as we've determined, well, job is public mismanagement of funds for private dishonesty and gain. I mean, just look at all my other videos, people, if you want. I'm not here to help anybody. I'm just here to clarify some bullshit. And, you know, it's just that simple. So even without a passport, people, just to show you something, if you never applied to be a person, this was Canada's voucher for you to go anywhere you probably wanted, and anywhere would accept this as long as you had a red seal. That's it. That's all. That's all I can say, people. I mean, I'm just going to leave it at that. So till then, much peace, love, respect out to all. Keep your heads up and your sticks on the ice. And please, kids, be safe and stop running around with these titles of nobility and calling yourself a freeman and a potato chip and I'm a sovereign. I'm sorry, people. I am nobody. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I'm nobody. Okay? And anybody who comes along telling you that they're a somebody, oh, trust me, right off the hop, you know, you don't want to take them at face value, that's for sure. And anybody who charges you money for this shit, I'm sorry, people. It's more like a cult thing. The truth doesn't, you don't need to charge for the truth. You know, it's like, why go buy food when you can grow it? You know, I just don't get it. But again, it's not for me to get. That's how the universe and God's free will, you've been blessed. So anyhow, people, once again, keep your heads up, your sticks on the ice. Namaste. Peace. Bye.